I've been collecting Funko Pops since near the end of 2015. And of course, as the years go by, we always look forward to different types of Funko Pops from various different licensors. But if I ever got asked what would be maybe ideally the top 5 or 6 Funko Pop sets that are my favorite to collect, that's what today's video is going to be about. I'm DK Wrestler for those that don't know me, and today I'm going to be narrowing it down to my top 5 favorite Funko Pop sets to collect. So let's get right to it with, I believe, the first one being actually a tie. So coming in at number 5 is actually a tie between YuGiOh and Crash Bandicoot. So first I thought I would show off my YuGiOh set, which I pretty much have the entire set besides a couple of them, and then you can see that some of them are missing because I had some pops on here and they weren't really organized, because with buying so many pops you sometimes don't have a chance to actually reorganize everything. So this pretty much is like the entire set for the most part that you can see right now. A couple of the newer 6-inch pops, or at least that's not newer, but that's a newer 6-inch pop. And then there's like Winged Dragon of Ra along with the 5-headed dragon right there. And then a lot of the singular pops are right here just to be able to show them off. And then like I mentioned, sometimes it's very hard to display pops, so I just have some of these newer ones like Karibo, which I do need the flocked and glow-in-the-dark version exclusive to AAA Anime, Joey Wheeler, and then there is Yami Yugi just chilling right there. I also do have the Time Wizard and the Seto Kaiba that's a part of this set, but they are in sorters at the moment. And then because these boxes are massive for these pops, Stardust Dragon and the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon are just chilling up here on this section of my wall. And yes, randomly there is a Mr. Potato Head popcorn bowl beside it, but nonetheless, that's pretty much all of my YuGiOh pops. That is near 100% complete, besides a couple. And then like I mentioned, it was a tie with Crash Bandicoot, which you can see that I pretty much have all the Crash Bandicoot pops in this set, even the Chase, the flocked version, glow in the dark, jetpack. There are a few missing, as you can see there. I always have empty pop protectors so that when I actually do have that pop, it goes right in that set, so I don't have to actually rearrange and move a pop up or move a pop down. It goes in that set. This spot I believe goes to Coco Bandicoot, and then there's this slot which I believe goes to the spinning Crash Bandicoot that was a part of the same set, along with these two pops of Tiny Tiger and Nitrous Oxide. Ooh, I almost dropped the camera there, whoops. And then the newest pop technically as terms of the 4-inch was that 2021 FunCon exclusive Crash Bandicoot with the mask armor from the 4th game. And yeah, like I mentioned, the only ones I'm missing are that Coco Bandicoot and I believe the Spinning Crash, along with the game covers that I don't think even released in the States yet, but for the most part that is the entire Crash Bandicoot set. There are a couple of other ones too, because there's not enough Crash Pops to actually fill up this slot on my wall here, and you can see some WWE pops behind those protectors, which may or may not be on this list. So coming in at number 4 is Back to the Future, one of my favorite movie franchises of all time, and here is my entire Funko Pop collection. I know there's some random ones that aren't Back to the Future here, but I'll explain why I have them there in a little bit, especially down there. So of course we got Marty McFly right there, which is pretty cool. Doc Brown, which unfortunately I don't think I will ever get my hands on the glow-in-the-dark version. That's worth like $2,000. Dr. Emmett Brown from Loot Crate. And then this Tony the Tiger is here because I believe I put it as a placeholder instead of a regular pop protector for the fun exclusive Marty McFly on the hoverboard. And then there's Marty McFly from Fan Expo and the New York Comic Con Marty McFly, which I think are one of the most expensive pops besides the Doc Brown I just mentioned, and then that Plutonium Marty McFly. Then down here we got the Hot Topic exclusive Marty McFly from 1885, and then we got some of the 35th anniversary set right here, Doc with helmet, and then right here was the glow-in-the-dark version that's a Pop and Tea bundle, and it's so weird looking at it right now, noticing the difference in boxes because of the transition from the 2D art form to the 3D, so it looks so weird. Doc with the glasses from 2015. And then there's Puffy Vest, Future Outfit. Flash is there because once again, it's a placeholder because I believe this pop right here was originally supposed to have the iridescent hat until they decided they're going to make that a Target exclusive, I think. So that's a placeholder there. So Flash will get moved once I get that pop. Bit Tannen. Marty McFly with hoverboard. That was a pop and T bundle. Marty checking watch, which is kind of hard to see from San Diego Comic-Con. And then I guess the last two pops being the Back to the Future pops of Marty and Jacket, and then the Einstein for the ASPCA lineup, which I think released either this year or last year. I've lost count already. And then just some random spots to put some Darth Vader and Star Wars pops in general. But now as I realize with the placeholders there is that I might move them next year and not fill those spaces, because if I remove the Star Wars pops and those two spaces, that will give me exactly enough room for the redeemable NFT Funko Pops, because there are 6 of them. So coming in at number 3 is the Office Funko Pop set, which if you guys view the channel, of course you know that I've been trying to get this entire set completed. So right from the beginning, there it is, the very first wave, including that Jim Helper chase, which I think I actually just recently said in a video the first chase was the like Chalice Collectibles Dwight, but then I forgot about that one actually. So here are the different pops here, including probably the most expensive pop in that set being the 3-hole punch Jim Funko Shop exclusive. There's actually my favorite pop in that set, Jim as Dwight. And then there are the rest for right there. Moving down here, it does go numerical order. So there's the Dwight Schrute, Stanley with the pretzel, which is awesome, Recyclops Dwight. The beginning of wave 2, I guess it would be, with the brand new boxes going all the way here, which is really cool, with Meredith Palmer. And then I really hate how they switch back to the old box midway through the new box, which is weird. There's Angela, Dwight Schrute. I think this is basically beginning of wave 3 at this point. Kevin Malone, which I hope one day I actually get one for really cheap with the box lunch sticker. Dwight Schrute again, Michael Klump, Michael Scarn, which I really hate how they actually made a threat level midnight box for this one and didn't do it for the Golden Face Jim. There's Andy Bernard, Dundee Award. Let's move down here. Dwight. Here are the Common and Chase bundles for Dwight Schrute and Creed Bratton, which I was able to get both of them for a pretty decent price. There is Creed Bratton with the mung beans. And as we move down here, you can barely see it, but I do have my multi-packs kind of stored behind there because I just have no room to display. There's like a little bit shortage of space to actually put them here, so I couldn't put them there. But here are the other pops for the Office right here. Once again, I have that placeholder system because I'm waiting for the collector's box from the Office that's exclusive to GameStop. Never arrived in Canada, pre-ordered it back in 2021. Angela, both of the do-it-yourself Dwight pops. Another Michael Scott, Dwight Schrute in the pumpkin head right there. This small wave with a new pop of Aaron Hannon, or the first one, Superhero Kevin, that Michael Scott, Willy Wonka, Michael Scott, Dwight Schrute with the blowtorch, Mo Schrute, Phyllis Vance, and then technically one of the newest convention pops being Kelly Kapoor right there. And then technically at the moment, I only have space for one pop left on this shelf, so I know I'm going to have to move this set soon since it is much bigger than what I have here.
That's what she said!
And then I'd show off here, because I couldn't fit it on the shelf, are the new Fun Run pops for Andy, Dwight, Michael, and Meredith, being the Specialty Series exclusive. So that's really cool. I need those 2 GameStop pops like I mentioned, and then the Michael Scott as Jesus to officially complete the Office Funko Pop collection. So coming in at number 2 is my WWE Funko Pop collection. Of course, me being DK Wrestler, I do have to have a lot of WWE pops for the most part. So we'll start over here. I got Undertaker, OG Bret Hart, which, little known fact, you probably can't see it because of the way the lighting is, but this is actually an error pop because the logo on his singlet is actually supposed to be white for the skull, but it's actually all pink. So I thought that was really cool. Kevin Owens, Kane, the AJ Styles, Chris Jericho, we got Becky Lynch, the Foot Locker exclusive Charlotte Flair with the blue attire, Randy Orton, Invisible John Cena, the 2K19 exclusive Ric Flair, Zack Ryder, woo woo woo, you know it, Elias, Undertaker, which I actually do have every single Undertaker pop I believe that Funko has made. Here are two of them, where one is a glow-in-the-dark exclusive. The Man, Becky Lynch, and The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, which rest in peace. And then there's also the Boneyard Undertaker, which I actually just realized all four of these pops in a row are Amazon exclusives. So yeah, I definitely been ordering some WWE pops from Amazon. The Rated R Superstar Edge, and in case you didn't know why I had a voice crack there, if you know, you know when it comes to WWE, TargetCon Becky Lynch, Dude Love, which actually is my favorite face of Foley compared to Mankind and Cactus Jack, the newer Randy Orton, Rhea Ripley, and then the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And then I should also mention, because I did mention I have every Undertaker pop, but I couldn't fit it on the shelf, is the EB Games or GameStop exclusive like Undertaker, where he is sitting up from the coffin. So I really do enjoy this, and technically should be on here because it's number 106, and I do like keeping my pops numerical orders. So that means it should be where Dude Love is, and it should move over, and technically Cody Rhodes should be the pop that's off of this shelf technically. And coming in at number 1, my favorite Funko Pop set to collect is my Toy Story collection. For those that know, I'm a huge Toy Story fanatic, and here are basically the first pops in the set, with actually this Buzz Lightyear being the very first pop I ever bought, and that started the collection. And then I started getting every Toy Story pop pretty much since the 20th anniversary wave right here, including the black and white box lunch exclusive. There's Buzz Lightyear, Ham, and Rex. And then moving down, we got the Army Man pops, Slinky, Bo Peep, Ms. Nesbit, and Wheezy. That basically started off that huge wave in 2019 before the 4th movie came out. And then up here, I should show off the vinyl figures I have of Woody and Buzz Lightyear, along with the pop classics of Lotso that came out earlier this year for WonderCon. And then on this side, because you can't really see it, I have the VHS covers of Toy Story 1 with Woody, and then the Pop Deluxe that was exclusive to Box Lunch of Gamer Rex. And then I guess moving down from this shelf, we do have the continuation of the set with both versions of Bullseye, both the common and the flocked exclusive to the Funko Shop. And then we move on to the 4th set of pops. Once again, there are some placeholders because after the Sheriff Woody, there actually is this mysterious like metallic Sheriff Woody that was a Pop and Tea bundle and only released in Europe. So that is something I'm going to be on the hunt for at some point. Buzz Lightyear right here. And then this placeholder is for that 3,000 piece Diamond Collection pop that was a Pop and Bag bundle that I have yet to get also. So one day I will get that for sure. And then we continue on with the 4th movie of pops with all aliens right here. It's a bunch of different ones with specifications: Jesse, Gabby, Forky, Duke Kaboom, Combat Carl Jr. Both versions, non-flocked and flocked, of Ducky and Bunny. We got Bo Peep, Barnes & Noble exclusive. Then we start getting through the other exclusives right here. And then we got ourselves actually Chuckles, which has the official San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So it is the only actual con only, or not con only, but actual convention sticker and not a shared sticker in my collection. There is Mr. Pricklepants, Benson, Bo Peep. And then what ends off this set is basically the Mummy Woody from the Halloween Pixar box, and there was also a Vampire Sully that came with it. And in case you were wondering, yes, I did recently pick up the Stinky Pete. That's a Specialty Series exclusive, which was really awesome to see. I knew I had to snag it since we've been wanting Stinky Pete for a long time, and I can't wait for more Toy Story pops, especially of characters like maybe Sid, or if we can get a Pizza Planet Pop Town, that would also be absolutely amazing. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you enjoyed today's video of my top 5 favorite Funko Pop sets to collect, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below what your favorite Funko Pop sets are to collect, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. 1, 2, 3, I'm out of here.